Go live, but my goats got out last night and I pinned them up, and this morning they were making all kinds of noise, and I was gonna wake up the whole neighborhood, so I had to go get them, move to their pasture again and get them situated. So now I'm just down checking on all the horses, and I thought I would just give you an update because I had Ombre and Smokey Joe down in this pasture, but I've brought them home to work with them and have them closer to the house for a while. And I brought Streaker and the girls down here. So let me remind you who he is, and let me turn this around so you can watch. For one thing, do you see that train back there? One time someone commented, "I can't believe you had put your horses right where there's a train where they could get hit." There is a fence between the train and here, I promise. So don't worry, I wouldn't put them out there. But this is Streaker. He's a 2-year-old stallion. He's young. So I hope he can figure out how to get the job done. He's still thin. Hey, the girls are obviously still in charge. But hopefully he'll learn how to do it and get these two pregnant. Now he is super tall and skinny. He looks like a thoroughbred. He is a racing bred horse. He is a registered quarter horse, but has a lot of thoroughbred in him. He goes back to Easy 6 and Special Effort on his papers. And so he could he's a bay roan. And I'm really hoping maybe not send a teenager to do a man's job. Good point, Stardust, but we're really hoping he can, he's only being exposed to these two mares this year. My friend had him come up here to spend the summer and hopefully become a man and learn how to just be out in the open like this. And I would love to see a cross between him and my two girls, because that would make like a barrel horse deluxe. Barefoot Gypsy says, "Good day, Mr. Palmer. Looking forward to seeing your boy back. Your horses are looking great. Cheers from South Australia." Good day, mate. Just kidding, I don't know how to say that right, but so good to have you on. And Patty from Connecticut. So yeah, some people would say we shouldn't be breeding a stallion this young, but guess what? It'll either work or it won't work. But he's learning some life lessons, and my friend that owns the stallion was really hoping to get a couple babies to see what he's capable of. And since my stallion is leased to a ranch in Blanding, Utah, to the Black Diamond Ranch in Blanding, it was a good opportunity for me to bring him here. What do you guys think of Peppy? Stardust, I like that. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. He's extremely good looking, and the mares are beautiful too. Thank you. That grew you over. I'm in love. Barefoot Gypsy, I am too. I think that Peppy here is just beautiful. She is a Martin's quarter horse. So her mother is still, and father are still standing and living in Bayfield, Colorado. So check out Martin's Quarter Horses. Give Susie or Chris a call and say, "Hey, how do I get a horse that looks like the Farm on Route 66 Peppy horse or Smokey Joe?" They're both from there. Smokey Joe is from them and from me, because Smokey Joe's dad is my stallion. And then we have Lex, who's was born and raised on the farm. She's about 11 now, I think. And she always has my nicest babies. She just has some beautiful babies. Now, I love having the train come by here because it desensitizes these horses to all kinds of sounds and movements. But there you go, guys. Any questions for me? Like I said, people will think we're crazy to expose a 2-year-old stallion to these mares, but it'll either work or it won't. And my friend wanted to get some babies by his stallion to kind of see if he wants to continue to keep him a stallion. So it's kind of a experiment. Now, don't worry, he is skinny, but he's eating plenty. I describe it as, you know, some of you guys, when you were 15 years old in high school and you wanted to get big and buff and you couldn't put on any weight. Well, that's kind of where he's at. He's growing up a lot and using a lot of metabolism just to grow into himself, and eventually he will bulk up and you won't see his ribs and all that, but he's healthy, he's just skinny. So, and if you look at a lot of racehorse type horses, even when they are mature, they're just a lot thinner than a quarter horse. So those ribs look worse than normal, even with just the way the sunlight's hitting them. But we will deworm him again and just make sure he's good that way. But like I say, I'm really not worried about it. That's just where he's at in life. He'll look like a totally different horse when he's 4 or 5 years old. But isn't he gorgeous? He is huge. He's about 15.3 hands as a 2-year-old. But there you go, guys. Peppy, Lex, and Streaker. And I moved them down here to this pasture to take the place of where Ombre and Smokey Joe were, just to give them some added experience, let them be down here by the trains and the noise. But there you go. Well, guys, if I can keep this on, maybe I will take you with me to the other pasture to check on my other horses. The trick will be, can I lock gates and stuff with one hand? I may have to, okay, oops, that about fell. Okay, sorry guys. Some cowboy ingenuity here. I'm just tying up my fence. I try to be ultra cautious with them out here by the freeway and stuff. You got to make sure everything's tied up tight and that you don't have any accidents. So all right. Well, guys, I've never, I don't think of it ever, stayed in the vehicle driving and live at the same time. But don't worry, there's no traffic really on this old Route 66. You can drive on it, but it's not a main road. John the Beagle Dad. John, you're good about getting on often. Appreciate it. I'm just driving you guys with me. We're gonna go check on the other horses real quick while you're with me. Yeah, tell me where everyone's joining me from this morning. We got to talk to Blake yesterday, and yesterday was the 3-week mark till we get to see him. We are so excited, so excited. And I think he is too, but he also is staying focused and wants to finish strong. John the Beagle Dad's getting a new puppy. That's awesome. Well, those of you that watch the channel know that we got a new puppy too. Not that we were looking, but remember that puppy that we saved on the side of the road? We decided to keep him around the farm. He's super cute and fun. The grandkids are loving him. I think Blake's gonna love him. So we need to announce his name. We have settled on a name for him, but we'll probably do a whole video just kind of bringing you up to date on him. Barefoot Gypsy has 3 Australian cattle dogs. That's awesome. Diane finally caught a live and watching from Washington. John's looking for a name or a list of names. He's not looking for it. He says he has a list of names for his puppy he's getting. Well, guys, we're just gonna go show you how these other horses are doing. I'm actually gonna pull them off this pasture on Saturday because I get irrigation. So I'll pull them off and they'll come to the farm for, I may keep them there for till Blake gets home. I want to get Rawhide, get his feet done so he's trimmed up and ready to go for Blake to ride, and we can keep him off this pasture for a few days just so that they have plenty of grass that grows. They've really taken it down, so I may let the grass grow for a little bit. Okay, so here we go. Came over here. Who knows which horse this is? She was born and raised on the farm. Who is this? If you know, comment below. And look at all the other horses coming in. That was Nugget, by the way. A lot of my regular followers aren't awake, I don't think, because it's so early. Hey, how are you, boss? Hey, boss. All right, so we got Nugget and we got my brothers, 2. We got Harley. We got Boss. We got Rawhide back in the back. We got Shevlin. So there you have it, guys. There's all these beautiful horses. I just thought I'd bring you over here. And there you go. There's trains going by all the time. But that's because all of you keep ordering Amazon. Isn't that an Amazon? Yeah, I see an Amazon one coming right now. The crazy thing is, it's like the Wild West now. It's hard for me to fathom this, but they've started having train break-ins where the cartel, this is what I've been told, it's the cartel, they have a buddy that tips them off as to what's in which train, and they then cut the lines and they have someone waiting, and they've been robbing trains, which is crazy to me. It's just sad, the world that we live in. It's like, come on, guys. Let's be good humans and just choose the right. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed, but these horses will all be coming home and we'll spend some time getting some of them trimmed up and ready to go. we have 4 of them with shoes on already, and so we want to get everything ready for Blake. But yep, Stardust train jacking's happening. If you Google it, you'll see it. Just Google train robberies in Arizona or whatever. It's crazy. But there you have it. All these beautiful horses are going to be headed home here in a day or two. It's a lot of work to move horses all the time, but I'm blessed to have several pastures and life's good. Shevlin's going to be one that I think Blake will start riding for me, and then we'll probably sell and Blake can start making some money. So there you go. That's cool. Sherry and Ty going back and forth. That's what's fun, is not only have we met great friends through YouTube, I feel like you guys meet each other. Even though a lot of you probably will never meet in person, there's just a connection because you kind of like the same things and you communicate to the same people. But I'm gonna go get ready for the day. I hope you enjoyed just kind of seeing the streaker and his girls over there, and now all these other horses, and they're gonna head home here in a day or two. We'll water these fields really good and then let them grow for a couple weeks, and then when Blake gets back, we'll bring a bunch of them back here. So have a great day, guys. God bless. Hope you have a wonderful one. Alan, where did you get that medicine hat from? I'm confused. Medicine hat. I'm not. Isn't that a marking of horse? But I don't think I have any marking horses. Or any paint horses or anything here. So sorry, I didn't understand your question. But anyway, everyone have a great day.